Hi there, it's Peggy McColl. Welcome back to the Morning Money class. I'm here in Toronto and I'm at one of Bob Proctor's Matrix events where I'm contributing and sharing and speaking. And today Bob was talking about something called vibrational bounce. What's a vibrational bounce? It's where you bounce in your consciousness from idea to idea. It's where you're thinking about what you want, and then you're thinking about what you don't want, and then you're thinking about what could happen and all kinds of other bad things or things that don't feel good, or you're thinking about how and you don't know how. So then you start thinking about, this is just a crazy dream that I'm never going to have. And in that vibrational state, you're obviously not in a state where you're going to attract that which you want. But then you start thinking, you know what, I got to get focused. I got to focus on my goal. So I'm going to focus on my goal. And then you're bouncing back over here where you're thinking about your goal and you're focusing on your goal and you're imagining what is it like now that you have your goal, and you're into visualization and you're reading your goal card and you're listening to recordings or you're listening to Power Life script. And then you find something that knocks you back off track and you're bouncing vibrationally through your feelings from one idea to another idea. And I thought, what a fascinating idea. And I wrote down some notes to myself to create a video for you because I thought that's a really powerful idea. And what can you do with that idea? Well, you can focus. You can notice what you're thinking about. You can notice where you're giving energy. You can notice how you're feeling. And if you find that you've been doing this vibrational bounce of thinking of what you want, and then thinking of what you don't want, then thinking about what you want, and then thinking of what you don't want, then maybe you're just going to put yourself back on track. And even when you start to think and maybe move in that direction of going over to the area that doesn't serve you, in the area that is destructive, in the area that will squish your dreams, that you will notice that you're almost going over there and you'll stop yourself. Whoops, wait a minute. I'm not going over there. I'm going to stay here. And my vibration, my energy is going to be focusing on only what I want. So my suggestion for you for today is notice if you've got a vibrational bounce thing going on. And if you do, that's okay. Simply notice it and then decide in that moment, I'm not going to go over there. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay where the energy is strong. I'm going to stay where the energy is creative. I'm going to stay focusing on and feeling and acting as if I already have that which I desire. And I'm not bouncing anymore. I'm staying right here where I want to be. So that's my message for you today. Do it. Notice if you're bouncing, because you probably are. Most people do. And it's not that you won't bounce. It's just notice how often you're doing it. If you're doing it, then maybe you're spending a little bit more time over here and should be spending the time over here. Focus on what you want. Do it. Do it today. All right? No more bouncing. And I'll see you on the next Morning Money class.